When I was 14 years old, I was literally killing my testosterone. Just look at this picture, man. Do you think I was happy? Do you think I ate good food? Probably not. Or even no, I didn't eat good food. I'm gonna tell you this straight away. Because I was literally a victim of the emasculation of men that's been circulating around, and I've been able to change it. You can see the difference in my face right now to what it was before. I've been able to change it. So I'm going to give you this hope before I get on the rant on this video, that you can change the defects that you have in your physiology right now. You know why this is? Why was I killing my testosterone? Because, oh, the food tastes good. No, it's because I was literally raised the same way that everyone else was raised my age. Everyone was literally fed the wrong thing that their body needed. We're shaping more like women. When I was 12, I remember there was a guy in class, and before I was skinny. When I was 6 years old, 7 years old, I was skinny. But when I was 12, and I was with the same guy, was like, oh bro, you got like tits now, and he was just like pressing them. I was like, god damn, I actually got fat. Like, this guy was, he used to play football with me ever since we were 6 years old, and now we're 12 years old, and he's pressing my tits and like, oh, you're fat, bro. And I used to take off my shirt, and then there used to be like this, I'm gonna put it on the screen, it's like these lumps at the back of your hips. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this is what I look like right now. But if I could give that my past self like a bit of advice, is don't listen to what you've been fed 24/7. I know it's difficult in this world, but I'm just going to teach you what you can do in this modern day where the testosterone killing food has been pushed onto you, this has been pushed onto you, and how to deal with it in a nice way. Because when you look at it this way, right, I'm just going to give you a thing that just popped up in my head right now. You look at music videos of rappers, like degenerate, like disgusting people like Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, some male rappers. You see all of their music videos, Travis Scott. It's all sort of degenerate, right? It's like you might get the like unconscious thought of thinking, what the hell is going on? But then consciously it's like, yeah, everyone just, yeah, this is a masterpiece, man. Isn't it a great, like... So what I'm gonna just tell you right now is, you have this uncomfortable feeling when watching that stuff. I have it too. It's because that stuff shouldn't be normal. That is not normal. But you know how it gets normal? This is the interesting part that I want to talk about. How it gets normal is through repetition. It gets repeated again and again. There's music videos. There's no music video that you watch. There's music videos, like thousands of music videos. Yeah, you can watch those disgusting music videos on the internet, but then your mind gets fried and your mind gets conditioned to believe that that is the truth, because the idea is getting repeated. How every thought gets placed into your head is because it gets repeated again and again, right? I'm gonna give you an example that is gonna seem kind of beneath you, right? How do I know at 7 p.m. every single time it's gonna be getting dark? How do I know, oh, it's gonna get dark at 7 p.m. today? Because it's a repeated cycle. I've seen the day before that, and before that, and before that. Every single time the sun has set at like 6:30, and at 7 p.m. it's dark. So I can literally tell you right now, oh, it's at 7 p.m. it's going to be dark, because yesterday it was, the day before it was, and the day before that it was. So the same goes with these disgusting ideologies that people want you to follow, that they want you to follow. They get repeated. They repeat it again and again and again, so that it gets placed into your head, and you can't just like remove it, because the idea is placed into your head because it's repeated again and again. How can I link this with testosterone killing foods? It's because the nutrition like advice that people gave back in, you know, like to our parents and stuff, that was probably wrong. They're telling our parents, oh, this, you could over sugar. It's a random stuff that there's nothing good to do with it, right? Because all they were doing is secretly killing your manhood. I'm not even gonna joke to you. Right now, it may seem in the world that there's, you know, like feminine men and like masculine women. That's because it's our responsibility. Like, we've been dealt with the cards, but we shouldn't think, oh, give up. No, we need to be like, okay, accept the fact that that's the truth, and then deal with that, like straight on. Just, okay, yeah, throw something at me, and then just you go on with that. Because masculinity, right? A lot of these male influences, which are even, I don't like them. I'm not even gonna name them, but I just don't like these male influencers online. They're on like podcast to podcast. They're hopping in and they're like, oh yeah, I'm a high valued man. They're just acting like they're some sort of philosopher these days, man. I'm not gonna lie. They're on like podcasts and stuff. Yeah, I think as a high value man, I need to sleep with at least 100 women a year. What the hell is going on? Like, what are they trying to preach? Is it something of like value? Probably not. These people are the same people that have got that same ideology repeated and are even creating that same ideology. Why do you think this has become normalized? It's because it's been repeated again and again. So people now think it's normal. When in actuality, bro, you're literally... that's like online prostitution. That's crazy, man. But that's literally it. You don't even need to look any further. You don't even need to create any other meaning, because that is just what it is. So what I want you to do is literally cut off from these people that preach the stuff, from the music videos that you watch, from the songs, because a lot of it is just people spouting out their bullshit to you, and you're taking in that bullshit. Your subconscious mind doesn't sleep. It's taking in stuff, and by the way, it doesn't know how to differentiate between what's true and what's false. So whatever you place in your subconscious mind, it just takes it to be, yeah, I'm gonna act this way. It's just, the world is this way. There's no, oh, this is true, this is false. It can't separate between truth and false. It can just think, and it can just be like, yeah, this is this way, this is this way. You may be thinking, oh yeah, I can be conscious because, you know, even if I watch 10 videos of Ice Spice, can I not still do it? Like, no, because you're literally feeding your mind that, and it's gonna come to your subconscious. But when you look at a woman outside, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, shake booty, you're like, weird thoughts. I seem like a creep right now, I know. But I'm just showing you what thoughts that are gonna pop up in your head, because I don't wanna be in this show of acting like, oh yeah. You know, I wanna spit out some actual facts from my head, from my mouth. I don't want it to be like, oh, it's me just reading from a presentation. I want it to be me teaching you stuff, right? That's what I like to do. So remember, bro, you need to separate from these general social norms, but at the same time, you need to take on something else, a new challenge. Forget about all the stuff that you're watching, put it to a side, and literally focus on gaining education. Focus on gaining a strong intellect to be defending from these things, because you know that these things aren't true, right? You've seen how I looked like before, man. You see, this is a literal guy, but it looks like he looks chubby and fat. I didn't like myself back then because I looked like that. So guess what? I improved it. So I'm grateful for that version of me, because if I was if I wasn't like angry of that version of me, that would be keeping me low vibrationally. But if I just think, oh shit, I actually have some love and acceptance for that person because he is the reason why I'm here right now. If he wasn't that way, I would probably never stand here to make this YouTube video. It's crazy how that version of me has come here. That's literally me right now, in the same body, same skin. You don't need to be stuck at this level where you're thinking, oh man, I need to, you know, do something. I need to act this way. I need to act this way to please these people. But in actuality, that's all an illusion. That's an illusion placed onto you. The way you want to dress is probably placed onto you by others. You may not want to admit this, because when I go outside, I see everyone wearing the same, oh, trap star, oh, hoodrich. Like, you're just trying to fit in with people most of the time, right? Some people just don't care. They just wear whatever they want. But most of the time, people are just thinking, they're so into the physical realm, when this is not real. This is all like just a play of God. This is God's play, and you can literally, you know, there's no one judging you except God. Like, you don't need to be that serious and into this game. It's not even, it's a game. That's what I'm telling you. It's a game. When I tell you it's a game, they're gonna be like, no, it's serious. You know, you need money. You need this. If I'm gonna be honest, you don't even need like a significant amount of money to be happy. Okay, yeah, you need money for survival, food and clothes, shelter and stuff like that. But you don't even need, like, you know, people that are doing like, oh, I did $1 million a year, but actually, like, I don't think that is gonna give you that sort of a safety net. Once you have like a family and you have a solid income coming every day, then it's like, now we're talking, right? So I hope this video has made you gain some perspective on how us men should deal with whatever's been thrown at us. If I could summarize it, something's thrown at you, right? You accept that it's been thrown at you. Now you change. You don't change through anger. You don't change through revenge. That's not what I'm trying to preach on the platform that I have. I don't want you to be all defensive and just start fighting. No, I want you to actually deal with everything in acceptance and love and willingness, because that is going to change the situation rather than, hate. Emotions gonna actually make the situation worse. If you deal with it logically and you deal with it willingly and lovingly, that's gonna change the whole course of what's been going on. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video.